Happy Friday, everybody. Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everybody's weekend is going all right. Can we get some better lighting? Worse lighting? That's much worse lighting. Okay. All right, that's about the best we're gonna do, I guess. We are taking a look at automation today and continuing to level up some of our skills. Jeff, Moorcox, Degan, welcome on in, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. We are continuing to push for level 100 electrical. So we're trying to stay on top of which days it's available in the library for us to get cracking on that. Also have been looking at getting group study sessions going as well. Hey, Cell Power, welcome, welcome. To pump out those research papers. Is it roughly 1-to-1? 21 to 39? Yeah. Because papers and research papers are getting pretty close in price now. It's kind of wild to me. And we saved up a little bit of stamina to do some stuff here on stream. It looks like a lot of rental... Oh, I guess people are going hard in the cantinas would be my guess. Do the one with guaranteed 12. EO Destroyer, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it looks like lots of people doing the cantina tasks now. Transport Summer Ice, not quite as popular now, maybe? And we'll do a quick settlement collect all here before we get rolling. Hey, Winnie, welcome on in. Hope your Fridays are going fantastic. Read your chapters today. Yes, first thing we did when we hopped on this morning. Today we have iced coffee, so a little bit of crunch there as we're having our morning coffee. Is the Cantina worth it? I have a level 2, never use it, still a low-level player. Yeah, I mean, currently it's clearly very worth it given how many people are using it for rentals. It's my one useful contribution to the stream. Excuse me. Yeah, so we're gonna finish with our settlement collect all here to get us started. And then we're gonna go dig into our some automation. Let's see. Claim our settlement collect all. It's pretty good. That means people are really using the cantinas, because that's just from, like, overnight. That's like 12 hours-ish. Haven't been on Discord in weeks. Hey, Ariel, welcome, welcome. Novice research paper prices in general are so cheap. Super cool for new players. Yeah, I mean, incredibly cheap for new players. We were going to look at, so Cantina, Transport Ice. If we look at the cost of, so you're going to get at least 10 to 45, so you're going to get 30, 20, like 30? Is 30 the midpoint? 32 and a half, right? So 32 and a half on average. And I can't imagine that the cost of all this stuff is anywhere close to 32. 27 and a half? Is that how math works? 20, yeah, you're right. Yeah, math is hard. It's early. We need to finish our coffee, clearly. Hey, Lisa. Hi, James. Welcome, everybody. So, we'll do the math on this and show everybody on screen. So if we're looking at 500, do we have... Are we showing the screen? Or no, we're not showing the screen. Okay. Welcome, Buzz King, anonymously. Hope everybody's doing okay. Why did our music stop? It's having a bad time, I guess. All right. Let's add these to our playlist. Oh no. Oh wait, we've set up our playlist so poorly. Hold on. Remove from list. Okay, we fixed it. Our playlist was going to autoplay through the regular soundtrack, and then it was going to start playing all the audio recordings from the YouTube videos. Is Cantina just a burn mechanism? Well, yes and no. I mean, so here's what we're going to look at. 27.5. So to buy 500 ice, what are we going to pay for 500 ice? Let's do this. We're going to make sure, you know, if we're going to do Transport Summer Ice, we want to look at the cost for it. So 500 ice is going to cost us 0.058. So that's about 29 dusk. So, no, on average, if you hit the low roll, the 50% roll, it's not worth it. Oh boy, everyone's rolling in. Hello, Dude NFT, Sunny, Buzz King, welcome. Happy Friday. Do you know if the Glyphs and Vives tournament will ever work? Which one are we looking at? What are we talking about? You mean the Return to Mars tournament? Or this guy? Finally made it a habit to be here every Friday. Thanks, Cheese. Hey, Tommy Guns, welcome on in. And a low chance, yeah, low chance of copper keycard is not nothing for sure. I think I do need to enter this access badge blend and put my chance in there. So if people aren't doing this, I highly recommend at least throwing in one entry. One chance. Because it's a chance at getting a Founders token for a raffle. And if you check the last raffle, I believe... oh, it might not show it anymore. But the winner of the last one was someone who only put in one entry. And then they won a Founders token. Yeah. So that's why, like, absolutely enter this tournament, pay your 10 dusk to enter, and get your one ticket in, you know. Some people have better odds, but I mean, it's worth putting even just one entry just to have a chance to win. Because clearly it can happen. Right, we were still buying up Barrel because I think that it's, I think this is going to get changed. I can't imagine that this is correct. Is that one 1.8? This 10%, this is where I think a lot of the Barrel is coming from right now. And I don't think it's correct. 1.8 for here. 1.2. 1.25. Yeah, this feels like it's supposed to be 1, not 10% to me. That raffle is the tournament everybody should be entering. Access Badge Blend number 2. And it walks you through how to go and get your blend tickets. And so basically go buy one Access Badge off the market and throw it in here for a chance to win a Founder token. Super worth it. Yeah, we're gonna continue on working our way around the settlement, collecting all of the stuff and getting it going in. Right, so a lot of our engineering bays right now, we are doing shredding copper tasks. So we're burning through a lot of our copper ore, but we're really working on building up some machining XP because that stuff's really hard to get. we're really trying to get our skills up to base 50 was the idea. Just to sort of be a support for everyone in our guild. So if anyone needs any skills, we'll be able to help them out with at least, you know, I mean, not the basics, but everything up to level 50. So, we're going to have a few going in here. Enter the tournament before you burn the badges. Yes, yes, do that. And don't burn your only access badge. So we're going here. We're doing all of our shredding copper. Now, there might be a more efficient way for gaining machining experience, but for me, like, these were all resources I had on hand. It gives pretty good machining experience, and it doesn't require a super high level to get going. I don't know if we're getting close to another level. Oh yeah, look at that. We've got just enough to get up to 48 now. So really trying to get all these to blue. Hi, Windace. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to walk people through automating power. So this actually just happened here. So that pop-up that you just saw was because we used some of the power in this engineering bay. We have an auto refill setting where if it goes below 1,350 power, the Martisan that we have assigned to this plot will automatically refill it up to 1,400 power. You can see we have a Martisan assigned here. So to set that up from scratch, we'll just go to a plot like this one with all these chem labs. Let's pick one. Pick one that we use pretty frequently. There you go. We just automatically plopped in 700 oxygen. So I guess this plot, we must have burned through all the oxygen in this printed habitat. And it automatically refilled that for us. These print shops don't get used too often. I guess these libraries, what plot do people rent a fair bit? I've already put one on all of the habitats. Note you can use your Martisans right away as soon as you acquire them. So as we're running around here, we're just like already refilling everything that had Martisans set up for that. Well, I guess we'll just do this chemistry plot to show how it works and what we're doing. So this plot has these 4 chem labs. Are we going to burn a ton of power by doing this? Yeah, we might run out of power, actually. Yeah, it's going to be a fair bit. We're going to use... okay, we have enough power. We can show this off. Okay. So we'll assign a Martisan. You just pick any of the Martisans that you have. We're starting to run out of plots that we're going to be able to automate because we've only got so many Martisans. So we can only automate 3 more plots after this. And you could come in and you could take them off and then this plot won't be automated anymore. But how this works is we say auto refill and we want to say, like we don't have to fill these all the way up. We could say let's keep 1,000 power in here. And if it goes below 800 power, then we want you to refill up that 200 power difference, right? And at Windace, that sounds like you're gonna have to shoot an email to support then to get some help with that. So let's set all these up that way. I don't want to really max these ones out because I'm running a little low on power. So we'll say up to 1,000, and if it's below 800, which it is, we'll fill it up to 1,000. And once we have all of these set up, we will show how that works. 800 up to 1,000. So yeah, this is saying as soon as the power goes below 800, please fill it back up to 1,000. Hey, Babster, welcome, welcome. I know they're a bit spendy, but people would use galleries, just throwing it out there, especially if they had multi-slots. Galleries are incredibly expensive. This one will not refill, so this won't use any power, right? Because you can see that this one is above 800. So to trigger the auto refill on this plot, we would have to visit it we were already on a different plot, we're somewhere else, and then as soon as we visit this plot, it's going to trigger that auto refill. So you'll see a bunch of our power get used, you'll see power storage goes up a whole bunch, and then we'll actually look at that last chem lab that was on the list because it won't have been refilled. It'll still be 855 or whatever it was because it's not below the amount. So we go here, and it goes boop, and it refills everything. So that's our automatic refill. So all of these have now been filled up to 1,000. So in this building, for example, we were at 995, and so it wants to fill it to 1,000, so it puts in the one extra power cell, and it bumps it just over the line, right? Same thing here. This would have been 990, and it does that power cell. It brings it up to 1,010. And then this last one, we'll see we're still at 855 because we're not below the amount that we choose to refill at. Will the auto refill trigger if a Martisan does a task on a building in that plot like an auto action? No, I believe that it requires visiting the plot, but I'm not 100% sure. I know we tested with my guild as well. If you have, so I have at least one person assigned as a guild, I can't even recall what the roles are called at this time because I've renamed all of mine. But this top role, which I believe was owner. So if you have owners, they can also trigger the refills. Other players might as well. I haven't done enough digging to know exactly how many things trigger it, but it might be anybody visiting the plot. It might be just you and a manager visiting the plot. So I tested with me and the owner. I haven't tested with renters yet. Yeah, so that's as much digging as we've done on power automation. Task automation does also work. Martisan autofill. Why? We're below this amount. Okay. Oh, because 200, 800. Oh, because other tasks were triggering, potentially? I was having a bit of a panic while some other things were going on, maybe? Well, we got a whole bunch of things going on. We got 6 hauling rovers right now. So we were setting up automation on some of these, but let's look at automating like our smelter tasks. These are a pretty easy one, right? Because we want these to be smelted pretty much constantly. We'll pick our highest journeyman here. We'll say automate, and we'll say do it infinitely. So it will continue to smelt these crystals. So every time this runs down, it will just start the task again, unless we don't have the resources to do so. So either the Martisan is out of stamina, or we've run out of CO2, or power, or regolith, or what have you. So ideally, if as long as this, like a manager or myself, are triggering the refill of power in the plot, this should keep going. Those river work missions are profitable? I'm not sure. They have been for a really long time. I haven't done the math in a really long time, though. Can we still use the super straw? That one, I'm not sure. So I have sold this, and so you'll see I'm getting that little pop-up in the bottom that says NFT item not found. And obviously I can't claim this because NFT item is not found. This is not ours anymore. We gave this away. Well, we sold it. And then we bought a pile of founder tokens with it. Because the founder tokens, in my opinion, are incredibly underpriced right now at 200 and something. Basically, if you have a look at the white paper, which I think we have a copy of, or we want to go and find it. Glitter tokenomics. Yeah, I mean, we'll have a quick look through. Founder token rewards are allocated in here. I don't know if we actually have it. I know it was talked about. Founder token airdrops ends next month. Yes and no. So, the airdropped packs that the founders were getting for a year are ending soon.